Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the benefits of using a VPN while gaming and how they can make your gaming experience much better overall. Also, it's worth mentioning that not all VPNs are suitable for this. In fact, very few are. And so I'll be giving my top 3 VPN picks that are not only fantastic for gaming, but pretty much everything else. So stay tuned. Now, before we get into the video, if at any point you'd like to give any of the VPNs I'm about to mention a go, you'll find all the links, including a special discount in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. All right, so the first and most important benefit of a gaming VPN is the fact that it can improve your overall ping. Now, I know how frustrating it is to play on high ping with a lot of ping spikes happening throughout a match. Like, it just feels like everyone has an advantage over you, and it's not that fun of an experience. But ever since I started using a VPN, I've been able to shave off around 25 to 30 milliseconds and have had a much smoother gameplay. So how does a VPN manage to do that in the first place? Well, first of all, if you're playing without a VPN, your internet service provider can basically see that you're playing video games and it can start throttling your connection. So different ISPs have different reasons to throttle connections, but gaming is a pretty popular reason. Now, if you're using a reliable VPN, your activity would become encrypted and your ISP wouldn't be able to know what you're actually doing online. Another reason why you might be getting ping with or without a VPN is due to the routing of data to that gaming server. So your ISP might be saving costs by connecting to the gaming server through longer routes, which results in higher ping. Now, if you connect to a VPN that's close to your gaming server, you pretty much dictate the shortest route the data goes through, which decreases your overall ping. A couple things to keep in mind though, just make sure you're using your VPN's fastest performing protocol while doing this, and try to connect to the closest VPN server to your game server. Okay, so another reason to use a VPN while gaming is to protect yourself from any DDoS attacks or other malicious activities. If you're wondering what that is, anyone with your IP address can send a huge load of internet traffic to prevent you from actually playing the game. Like, think of it like an unexpected traffic jam blocking a highway while you're on your way to work or something. But by using a VPN, you can effectively change your IP address to that of your VPN server, which makes launching a DDoS attack against you pretty much useless. Besides that, if you're someone who likes gaming on the go and uses public Wi-Fi networks, any bad guys on the same network can snoop in on your activity, potentially stealing your login information or launching other types of cyber attacks against you. But with a VPN, however, you can encrypt your data and hide your activity from the network admin and anyone else on that network, which would prevent these types of malicious activities. Oh, and one more benefit of using a gaming VPN is that you can access games early before they release in your region. So a lot of games nowadays release gradually around the world, region by region, and certain regions have to wait kind of a while before they get their hands on a game, while other players get farther ahead if it's already launched in their region. So let's say there's a game on Steam that's not available in your region, but it's available in the Netherlands. Well, you can connect to a VPN in the Netherlands to change your Steam region and then get your hands on that game. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, not all VPNs are suitable for gaming, as some might not have great speeds or proper obfuscation or maybe even decent numbers of servers. And so I've tested out over a couple dozen VPNs and I've narrowed it down to 3 options that are not only fantastic for gaming, but pretty much everything else, which are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. Now, of course, they all vary in budgets and features, but they all have a kill switch. They're excellent for torrenting, they're really fast, and they all consistently work with streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video. They also operate on like a strict no logs policy and use RAM only servers that can't store any information. So whatever data is left on these servers is wiped out whenever they reboot the system. There are a lot of reasons as to why these are my favorite 3, but depending on your situation and preferences, one of them may be a better choice for you than the other, and I'll explain why. So starting with ExpressVPN, this is going to be the one to get if you're looking for like the best overall, fastest, easiest to use VPN. It gets a gold star for having its no logs policy tested in real life when they were investigated by the Turkish government, who found nothing on the servers. So this basically proved that they don't collect or track any user data, making it the most secure VPN on the market. Now, it's not exactly as feature-packed as NordVPN and Surfshark, but that's intentional because they want to make their apps as easy and accessible as possible for users of all skill levels. That being said, though, they have started recently adding some tools to their arsenal of features. For example, they added an advanced protection feature that blocks ads, trackers, and malicious sites. And you can also use this feature like as a form of parental control by blocking adult sites too. Another bonus you get is a free Express Password Manager as a Chrome extension, so you don't have to pay for a separate password manager, and it's just as easy to use as the VPN app. So this continuous improvement is definitely something to look for when choosing a VPN. Besides that, with over 3,000 servers in 105 countries, you'll get plenty of access to different content from all over the globe. Plus, up to 8 devices can be protected per subscription, and it's compatible with most devices. So ultimately, whenever people ask us what the best, most reliable VPN is, and don't mind spending a few extra dollars to ensure the highest levels of reliability, Express is our trusted go-to choice for those looking for a premium VPN. Next up is NordVPN, and Nord is what I consider the best value VPN. It has over 7,100 servers in 118 countries. But while more servers doesn't necessarily mean better service, this can just help with speed and latency, especially if you're using a VPN for gaming. So just make sure to use its fastest performing protocol, NordLynx, and that'll give you the best ping possible. Nord is also a fantastic option if you want some extra features such as threat protection, which blocks ads and malware-ridden websites, as well as protecting your device from harmful files, which is a nice little feature to have. It's also the fastest VPN on this list, to be honest, pretty much on the market. While it rivaled ExpressVPN's speed, I've had several instances where Nord had only an 8% speed drop, which is the fastest I've ever seen while testing out VPNs. So Nord kind of gives you more options to fill with, and that's where the value for the money comes from. You can cover up to 10 devices per subscription, and it's also compatible with pretty much every platform. So all in all, if you're someone looking to have a few more options in their VPN, or if you're looking for the fastest VPN out there, then NordVPN would be the one to get. And finally, if you're on a low budget or looking to save yourself a bit of money to spend on other things, then Surfshark might be your best option on this list. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that while it has all the essentials like Express and Nord, it's not quite as fast as those two. That being said, with Surfshark, you can basically cover an unlimited number of devices with just one subscription. So it's a great option if you don't want any simultaneous connection limits, or if you're looking for a great VPN to share around with your friends and family. And you also get 3,200 servers in 100 countries, which is a lot. And still some bonus features like an ad blocker for blocking pop-ups, 2 types of specialty servers, no borders mode, and rotating IP, which can be very useful if you're trying to use your VPN in a restrictive country. So ultimately, if you're looking to spend the least amount of money but still have all the core features of a premium VPN, if you need a VPN that allows you to secure all of your devices, or if you have a larger family, then Surfshark is the ideal choice. And so to sum it up, these VPNs are definitely the best in the business. Express is a premium VPN with a strong emphasis on security and utmost anonymity, and it's perfect for those who are privacy conscious and looking for the best overall VPN. Nord is a well-rounded, high-performance VPN that offers a lot of value for the money and is ideal for those looking for bonus features that can be useful in a variety of ways besides basic VPN functions. And finally, Surfshark is truly the best budget VPN that gets the job done without sacrificing any of the necessary security features that you usually get with more expensive VPNs. And as an added bonus, you get to share it around with as many friends and family as you like, so that's a plus. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helps you figure out how to make playing games a smoother process. So remember to check out those links in the description to grab yourself the best discounts possible. Feel free to like and subscribe to see more of these videos, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like me to cover. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.